Now, all of us know a lot of people who are kind of broken on the inside. We all do, right? And sometimes you try and help them, but they can't be helped. But there is no other way. You just go out and help them, right? There's nothing else you can do. So this is for all those helpers and all those who need to be helped. To the broken girl I tried to fix. Hey there, broken girl. I hope you found all your pieces by now. I see your pictures on this tiny little screen on my phone, and they're all really pretty pictures, but they're all Nashville and Toaster and Inkwell. None of them are true color. So I don't know what your eyes look like. Are they still so brown that they're black? Would I still not be able to swim out of them if I drowned in them? Do they still burn like embers from a campfire the night before that I stayed up watching and looking at you at the same time because you were warming me on the inside? It's been a long time. I see those pictures of yours and you seem reasonably happy in those, but that's your highlight reel. I want to see the making of. I want to see the behind the scenes to see if you made it, to see if you're happy, which you would be in any reasonable world. Reasonable world. I saw you in a dream once, and I woke up and I wrote this poem called Sepia. Did you read it? Did you like it? Do you remember how bad I used to be with all my cheesy love songs on you? I'm much better now. I'm a poet. We should totally get back together. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck growing up. Fuck what happened to you. Fuck whoever did that to you. Fuck my inability to go back in time and save you. Fuck my inability to go back in time and save any girl who breaks, because every time they break, they make this sound that echoes until time itself stops. You know what? Fuck time. Make it stop. Sometimes I wonder what life would have been like if I had never met you. Maybe you're like this vestigial organ that got cancer that I helped metastasize by buying you flowers and making you mixtapes and giving you keychains. Keychains. You didn't even have keys. If you had keys, you would have probably locked yourself up and you would have been safe. And none of that would have happened. But then again, who are we to try and tell the flowers to not bloom at daybreak? Who are we to try and starve the hummingbirds? What am I but a paper plane still flying 10 years later because I once caught whiff of your perfume underneath my wings and it still keeps me going and I can't erase it because there aren't erasers good enough. There aren't erasers good enough to erase your phone number from the inside of my mind, and every time I call it, it goes, this number does not exist. And I hope you're not just existing. I hope you're out there somewhere running, laughing, jumping, dancing, crying because you laugh too much, damn it, and not because you used to when your makeup would run down your face and into my throat and choke me because I was broken too and I could not help you if I tried. But I tried. I did try. I wouldn't say I tried my best. I guess if I were to see you again, I would try even harder. I would smell better now that I know you hate Axe. And I would learn to drive since I know you like going to the seashore and staring at the sea. No words spoken between you, no words spoken between us. Speaking of words, I would use words a little less. I would rather stare at you than argue with you. Words are useless. Hey, look at me, fuck me, I'm a poet. Words are useless. That's the thing. But another thing I would do is, I would go back in time and I would save you. And maybe you would be saved, but then again, you're the sort of girl who would pretend to be safe just to make me feel better. And I guess a lot of us are that way, right? We're all broken on the inside, functioning daily, held together by ugly pieces of duct tape keeping us together. I guess it all comes down to the small things in the end. I guess I wasn't that bad a kisser, not after the 7th time anyway. And I really hope you like that pizza because I swear to God it set the fucking fire alarm off. And I hope you never look back. Because I didn't look back. I couldn't look back because behind me was a scene of carnage. Behind me was you walking away. I could not look at that. I just stared straight up ahead and I kept on walking. And I've been walking for 10 years now. And you know what I've learned from 10 years of walking? They lied to us. There aren't 7 billion people in the world. There aren't even 7 or 6 or 5 or 4 or 3. There's 2, there's you, there's me. And there would have been 2 less if I would have never met you. Since I wasn't the one doing all the saving, you saved me too. You made me a poet. Thank you, broken girl. I really, really hope you never need me. But just in case you do, I want you to remember that I always carry a roll of duct tape in my pocket if you need it. And I guess all of us do, right? Maybe we have too many pockets to look through. Maybe there's some duct tape down there. But I guess there is enough to keep the world spinning the way it does because it still spins, right? All of us need some saving sometime. And we all have the tape in some pocket or the other. I know that because I tried to save a broken girl once. And if she made it, then so did I. So did I. Thank you.